Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come Deliverance is set in Bohemia 1403, which is current-day Czech Republic. We have just gone through in the last, the last two videos, but one's a short video. We fought the Battle of Vranik. We beat the people in Vranik, and then we realized that Istvan Toth was taking over Talmberg. And so we attacked Talmberg, trying to get it back, and we were forced out. And so now we're thinking about doing a kind of a trick. We're going to climb up, and hopefully we'll be able to, I don't know, save them? Maybe? Can't get any cleaner. Okay, so oh, that's right. Let's see. Let's put this stuff. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not good. Okay. We're missing our body garment. Alright, let's see what we have. Where is our stuff? Where's our quiet? Oh, there they are. Alright, so take that. We should always have that. Hunter's gloves. Patched hose. Quiet dark shoes. Okay, we're set up. We're ready to go. Let's get rid of that. Ornamented dagger. Oh, I don't. Do I not have a... Yeah, we do. Just in case I need to take any trophies. Alright, so we're supposed to report to Sir Robard.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
You see what I'm in? I'm in dark clothing.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Take care. If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night.
Come here, baby. Come here, yeah. Baby, yeah, come on. Yeah, cutie pie. Come on.
Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
I'll see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
I mean, damn, Robard, clean your face. Unless he's blackening it up for camouflage. Maybe he's doing that. I don't know.
This will be so.
It's...
Fucking up. Then Istvan will be telling stories, and the joke will be on us.
I don't know if you saw that, but he was saying, if we fuck this up, Istvan Toth will be the one telling the stories, not us.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements.
These two are like a comedy team.
Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
How about you? You gonna go too? You didn't even say you're gonna go. Alright. It's my turn. I get to go last.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
You know, I'm supposed to screw this up.
The alarm.
See?
Is that all you got?
You're done!
Course not things.
Watch out! To arm! Hey! Gather here! Raise the alarm!
You'll get one.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True, the shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Istvan.
Yeah, we're supposed to screw that up, I'm pretty sure, because there's so many quests related to doing a siege on Talmberg, so I'm almost positive we were destined to screw it up. Even so,
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. We can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where's Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon
Bring
as...
him to me. Let's not waste time.
What's a divvy?
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord.
Are you crazy? Is that your problem?
That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir. I understand that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
So I've become the errand boy. That's okay. Alright, let's we'll keep that. What? My horse can't carry anymore. What craziness is this? That's the one. Patch toes. Let's see how that works. There we go. I don't know whatever happened to it. We had a neck chain, but I don't know whatever happened to it. Why am I only with 4.3K? I had more than that. Oh, there it is. Whew. Let's pick those up too. Pick some of this up. I'll pick up some of this. To food. Because we're probably hungry. Look at how much marigold decoction we have. We'll take 9, 7, 9. That wasn't cooked. Why is he so... Oh, because we have so many of these. That's what it is. You learned combat technique. Alright, we're supposed to talk to Sir Robard, who's standing right on top of Master Fafar.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas.
Gruel.
They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But, if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart, too. That place is my home.
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle would be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Now, why would he come back?
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Rattay. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
True enough.
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Istvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stuck up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall.
I do.
But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
All right.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weak points?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic.
Toth is a wild...
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry. God be with you.
All right. So now let's talk to Tobias. Not him.
Greetings.
I don't want to
God be
talk
with
to
you.
you. There we
Greetings. What do you need?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Talmberg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely, it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
Oh, that's not good.
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Bethlen Castle.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Take care.
Okay. So we have some things we need to do. We have a camp up here. Then we have a camp. Whoa, let's not ride over rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always get a feeling they're going to shoot me. But they never have.
Yeah.
There's a camp up here. Let's go talk to Hans. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything to say to me. All right, let's talk to Divish. Lord Divish.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy.
Don't call me boy.
I feel awful, truth be told. And my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
My flesh can be healed, perhaps. But the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
Of course.
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Ujits. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins.
Okay, okay.
God be with you.
All right, we've talked to him. Let's take a look at what else we're supposed to do. Optional. Talk to Captain Bernard, talk to the quartermaster, ask the nearby charcoal burners if they have any pitch, help Master Fafar. Optional. Find a priest willing to go to Talmberg. Optional. Find a physician from the monastery to come to Talmberg. Optional. Ask around the camps if anyone needs help. So we need to do a lot.
Yeah.
Then let's go to the third and final camp, where Sir Bernard is. Oh, Grouchy himself. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah.
Look at that. I love this horse. And this is the last camp.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
Yes.
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything.
You'll get nothing like it.
Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind. Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone, and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods, either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too. God be with you.
I don't like your attitude, but you got a little bit less condescending as the conversation went on. I can get a meat. As a matter of fact, I think I know just the place.
Yeah.
This'll be easy. This is just a kind of shortcut you'll get in trouble with if you do it in real life, but it's a game, so we're gonna do it. Trying to remember the best way. This was probably not the best way to go. I'm gonna go to Sasau. Oh boy, what's fast travel? What is this? Oh, find a physician. I don't need to do that. I mean, I could have. Right. Let's talk to the... What's this blue? Oh, find Conrad Kieser. I'm gonna do the rest of this stuff first.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Kieser?
And what do you want from the old buzzard?
Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
I've come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
Sadly, I can't assist you. I have many needy folk right here requiring my constant care. I can't just leave them.
And what if I helped you out here? You'd have more free time, and there's a wounded nobleman at Talmberg who needs a proper physician.
Yes, then I'd be willing to go, but not until everything has been put to rights here first.
Very well.
God.
Where should I start?
Talk to your hunker. She knows what's needed.
Farewell.
Oh boy. Okay.
Henry, how are you?
You wouldn't happen to know what Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that. They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others here, and after lying in bed for a while, they got bored. So they started drinking. I'm trying to help people in dire need, and the two of them are drinking! With that cretin Elias.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it. Who is this Elias, anyway?
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here. He was the one who brought the booze. All three of them got friendly pretty fast. You know what they say about birds of a feather.
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of yelling and furniture flying around. They threw Fritz and Matthew out straight afterwards.
What kind of person is this Elias?
A timid kind of fellow.
And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew? They're drowning in debt because of him, and it seems all they had was a small fight.
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first place. I don't believe it's because of any property damage they did. It's got more to do with wounded pride.
Thank you. That's all I need.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes? Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Rattay unconscious, and I needed a healer. How's everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Well, first of all, I just said I'd help you. Second of all, I don't like your attitude when I told you I was sick. I was in a coma a fever, and unconscious for 2 weeks.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep. But I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Good luck, then.
Quiet!
Alright, first thing we're going to do is get him some food. I guess I got to do this to get that guy to go over there and help him. I usually do all this stuff before we do the siege, but yeah, it's some of this stuff is very tedious. Takes a long time, and so I try to skip it. And sometimes when you skip it, it doesn't work out so well. Oh, there they are. Come back here. Come back. Come back. Oh, I hope that guy doesn't see me. Nope, he didn't see me. Dang it, stay in one place. Oh, God. Alright, that's my little trick when you need food. Just don't get caught. I need to unload my horse. This is going to take forever. When I unload this, I'll go unload my horse. I'm not going to talk to the custodian because he doesn't help. Is that her? No, that's Elias. This is her.
He just needs to sleep.
For the love of God! What have you been doing?
I brought some meat.
Wow, I killed 2 and I only needed to kill 1.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help. Good luck then.
Let's see if we can mount up on my horse. Because this is going to get old. I'm too overloaded to mount up. Alright.
Yeah!
So now we know where to get meat. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep those arrows. Oh man, I could. I'll just kill some more. We'll keep 15 of these. Let's see. Not gonna keep that. Not gonna keep that. That's it. Alright, so...
Yeah.
Let's go clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
God save. How may I help you, good knight?
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
What, that old fool? The one who spends his time poring over old books instead of at the tavern? He's all locked away at the custodian's house. That's the big place in the courtyard by the monastery.
I'm interested in your services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
But of course. Money first, though.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. God be with
Yeah. Yeah. He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Good luck to you.
What does that say? Artemisia. That's not it. Bane. That would quieten him up a little. I don't know of anything to... I wonder if he has anything.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
I can't sleep again.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Alright. Now let's see if we have...
What will happen to my family?
Lullaby. 1 poppy, 1 herb Paris, and 1 thistle.
What will happen to my family?
Oops. 1 poppy, 1 herb Paris, and 1 thistle.
Yeah.
Oh. poppy, 1 herb pears, and 1 thistle. What am I collecting? Oh, I know what I'm collecting 10 poppies for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get out of my way. So lullaby.
I can't stay here.
So oil.
Quiet!
Drop the puppy in the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Alright. Add the thistle and boil 1 more turn. And then add the herb pears. Alright, let's see if that works.
I can't sleep again.
I've got something for you.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Oh, thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you
help me.
have a mind to, please like and subscribe and help the channel get out into the YouTube algorithms. But anyway, I will see you next time.